In order to ingrain the safety principles that Booksmart has provided, Gary Gold will give us a step-by-step approach to aligning and building up your Scrum to function as a unit and be effective and safe at Scrum time. In the next section, we're going to be looking at progressively building up a Scrum. It's recommended that all players, backs and forwards, utilize these for strengthening their core muscles and making players stronger in situations where you're required to maximize force in a forward driving or scrumming situation. Many of these can also be used as preparatory and conditioning drills for scrumming and can be performed as such during practices and to a lesser degree as part of a functional warm-up on match day.
Morning, gents. This morning what I'd like to do is we'd like to build up the Scrum. And how we're going to do that is you're going to need to start it by each individual, because it's really important that if each individual understands his role, we can have a safer and more powerful Scrum. So can I have a volunteer, please? Okay, Cameron, why don't you come forward? Okay, Cameron, so what I'd like you to do now, I'd like you to get yourself into your optimal position just before you're about to take the engagement as a prop. So get yourself into your strongest position. And when you do so, tell me what are the two things that are going through your mind?
Well, the two are that I engage my core,
yes,
and I keep my feet shoulder width apart.
Okay, that's very good. Right, so what we can see here, your legs, you can probably be a little bit closer if you want to. Nice strong position, shoulder width apart, spine is in a good strong position over here. And the other two things that we're looking at is just keep your head in a nice comfortable position. You don't have to overextend it too high, and you certainly don't want to tuck it. So in a nice comfortable position, eye line to where the opposition guy is. And the other thing that we're looking for over here as well is 120 degrees in this angle over here and 120 degrees over here. Okay, Kemi, why don't you just try this exercise with me? Put the ball between your legs, between your knees. That's just to make sure that your knees stay together and you don't drop the ball. So what I'd like you to do with your hands on the side, I'd like you to push your hips out, your bum backwards. You can feel, if you do, you can feel a nice arch in your back over there, yeah. Good and strong. Now, push your hips forward. Suck your tummy in, push your hips forward. Keep your body straight, just push your hips forward like that. Okay. Well, there's an arch or curve in your back. Yeah. Now I want you to try and come down with that. Difficult, isn't it? Yeah. Really difficult for you to get that curve. Picture if you're in a Scrum situation, if you don't have that optimal position in your back, and your back's not nice and strong, if you get hit at that position, because you are going to take the engagement, that's the worst part from an unsafe point of view for your back. Take the ball away. So let's get yourself into a good position. You've shown me how it doesn't work. Now put your hips back. Good. And now go into the full engaged position like you did for me earlier. There we go, nice and low in the knees, 120 degrees, 120 degrees, and I've got a nice arch over there. Taking into account all the other aspects that we said, put your hands on the floor and go into the full engaged position. The other thing that's really important, Cami, is that your power, you agree, comes from your legs, your glutes, and your quads, and your backside over here. Do you agree with me? Yeah. Therefore, your back needs to be in a really good position, nicely arched. So stand up again, hips back. There we go, now you're going to the position. Because your back really just works as an extension of the power that you're going to drive from here. You don't drive any power from here, you don't drive any power from here. All your power comes from here. So if your back is in a really good, strong position, firstly, it's very safe. Secondly, it's where you generate all your power. Happy? Yeah, very good. I need another volunteer, please. Okay, Dolly, why don't you come out here? Boys, before we start every Scrum session, it's absolutely vital that we warm up correctly. Never ever go into a Scrum session or hit a machine until you're properly warmed up. Okay, so the first thing that I'd like you guys to do, just warm up your necks and your heads. It's a safety element. So just a nice symmetric warm up, nice push from the front, good resistance from the side, good resistance from the other side. That's right, Cameron, and put yourself under nice resistance. Do that for a couple of minutes just before we start. Another exercise you can do, don't put your hands behind your back, please. Nice and strong, your body position. Get into a crouch position and work your head just to move him around with your head. Move him around, try and put some force into it. Nice low body position as well. Get yourself into that body position. Always start to practice yourself getting into the correct body position. Come a little bit this way. Okay, just move him left and right. Push your head against him. Okay, and then this way as well. Nice warm up, nice resistance. Chaps, one thing I really never want you to do, don't ever do those silly exercises where you put your head on the ground and you try and rotate your head on the ground, okay? This is more than enough exercise that you need. Nice isometric resistance against your own hand, and then some good resistance against the opposition's body. Happy? Good. gents, what we're going to do now is we're going to start the engagement for the one-on-one. Now that we've done a good warm-up and we're in a nice, strong, safe position to do the one-on-one. So let's start with the routine. Let's make sure that our hips are back in a nice, strong position, legs shoulder width apart. And what I want you two to do is I just want you to engage against each other in a nice, strong position. So let's go, engage, double bind, take each other in the bind, and let's get our body positions good. Let's go, Cameron, let's get our body positions good. Just stay strong, a little bit further up. So what I'm looking for hips above the head. I'm looking for 120 degrees here. I'm looking for 120 degrees there. Well done, Dolly. Well done, Cameron. And of course, the most important thing is I'm looking for spines in line. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do for you guys to make sure that you're in a good, strong position is to start to move you around. Stay strong, stay strong. There we go, well done, stay strong, stay strong. There we go, there we go, there we go. Break up. Gents, this is a really important thing for me to do because the dynamics of the scrum are not about when you're static. It's about being able to stay strong through movement. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's just go down one more time. Let's go through the routine again. Hips back, legs shoulder width apart. Nice, strong, engage, don't hit each other. Hold tight, get your body positions good. 120, 120, okay? Stand strong, and let's go, let's go. Stand strong against my resistance. Stand strong against my resistance. Well done, well done. Great work. We've already established that you guys are nice and strong, your body positions are really good, but now what we need to do is introduce it into dynamics. So what we need to do is we need to do a drill that we're going to call the drop, drive, and catch up, whereas you actually start to shove in the scrums. So before we go down, every single time, let's make sure our hips are good. Legs are shoulder width apart. Let's go down into a nice strong position. Okay, as the tight head, good long bind. Good, elbow up a little bit, so you're in a good position. All right, and let's make sure our hips are still in a good position. Now we're gonna do an exercise called the drop, drive, and catch up. So let's go, Cami, on you, give us 70% resistance there, Dolly. I'm gonna ask you to wait for me. Drop, wait, drive, and catch up. And Dolly's going to give you about 70% resistance. Drop, drive, and catch up. Good badly. Drop, drive, catch up. Okay, break it up. Let's take it back. Go into a good position. Hips, hips. Okay, down into a good position. When you drop, you still need to be coming through in a square position over here, Cam. Okay. I don't want you to drive up. When you drive, I want your power to come from here, and from here. And then the most important thing, do not take your feet off the ground until you have to catch up. So go with me, slow motion. Drop, drive, and then catch up. That's much better. I'd like you to just go against his arms, all right? Make sure, just against his arms, so get into a good position. On the drop, drive, catch up, if he lifts his foot too early, I want you to counter shove him, which is exactly what will happen in the scrum. Drop, drive, catch up. Push him. Yeah. Okay, drop, drive. Okay, there we go. Cam, that's pretty good. Only one thing that you're not doing 100% correctly is you're doing a drop and a catch up. You need to do a drop, drive, and your catch up. Remember, if we're doing a squat in the gym and you need and you're in the low position and you're going to drive up, that's the power we're needing for the scrum. We want to drive from our glutes, from our quads, and from our hips over here. You're not going to take your foot off the ground when you drive up in the squats, and we need the same thing here. So I need a drop. Then I need you to drive square, because you never want to scrum up or scrum down. You want to drive square, and then you'll catch up once you're fully extended. So what we're looking to get in, just go against his hands. Get a nice good body position, strong body position. So it's a drop, drive, and then you catch up. Well done. So let's bind up properly. Hips first, boys. Legs, nice strong position. Long binds, elbows up. Well done. Good position over there. Nice spines in line, good positions in the back. On the drop, let me take you through it. The drop, the drive, which is straight, and then it's an extension of your feet catching up. Don't let your feet lead it. So one more time, drop, drive, catch up. Well done. Can I have another volunteer, please? Seppo, why don't you step ahead here? Let's swap it around this time so we can see our big hooker. Okay. All right. So, Dolly's our hooker, Seppo's our loose head, and you still our tight head. Obviously now 2v1 is going to make a little bit more resistance against you. Your principles are going to have to be really good. Your body position and your power, that everything we've worked on is going to have to be really good. So this is how you build it up. Good body positions, right? So let's get ourselves in a good hips position. Sepo. Okay, feet apart. Let's go, feet shoulder width apart. Okay, nice and close, nice and close. You don't want to hit each other hard. And engage. Okay, long, strong, long bind. You can bind up over here as well, a nice long bind for the exercise. Okay, crouch, drop, and drive. Guys, give him a bit of resistance. Drop, drive, and catch up. Drop, drive, and catch up. Well done. Well done. Okay, gents, we're going to build it up a little bit further. So can I have some more volunteers, please? There we go. You can come out. Come out. That's fantastic. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves into a situation. Why don't we swap it around? Scrum the other way. Let's get ourselves into a situation where we go with a 3v2. Again, our emphasis at the moment is on you guys. You're numbered down because you haven't got one of your front row members with you. We've got a hooker, we've got a tight head against the full front row. So let's come nice and close together. We're going to practice the same techniques of our drop, drive and catch up, but just against a little bit more resistance. And now obviously we're starting to get slightly more realistic. Okay, so let's get all our principles correct. Make sure our hips are good. Okay, our hips are good. A good strong bind across the waist over there. Now the reason we bind, gents, is so that we can get ourselves connected here in the waist. Again, this is where our power comes from. We want our power to be synchronized together. Come nice and close. Too far away, we're not going to fully engage. Hips all aligned in the same position over here, which we'll talk about later. And let's go. Crouch, touch, pause, lean. Okay? Stay strong, stay hips together. Let's put our hips together. Okay. And drop, drive, catch up. One more. Drop, drive, catch up. Stay steady, stay steady, stay steady. Good body positions over here. Well done. Good body position over here. And drop, drive, catch up. Well done, guys. Well done. Gentlemen, what we've done so far is we've started to build up areas of the front row, and we'll continue with that. But now what we need to start to do is get a little bit of length in the scrum. So if I can I'll ask those gentlemen who can excuse us, and can I get a flank in over here, please? Right, so what I'm going to ask you to do, my friend, is I'm going to ask you to be the flank behind our tight head. And exactly as we had the drill earlier, or similar to the procedures we had earlier, can you guys bind up? Right, bind up properly. We're going to do exactly the same thing, the drop, drive and catch up, but now I want to see the position and the alignment of the flanker behind him. Because now we're looking at another dimension, we're looking at the scrum starting to build up from behind. So let's get nice and close. Okay, we're looking for your shoulder onto his bum over here, a good strong bind onto him over here, so you're nicely connected. All right, let's go. We're just going to do the setup first, so get our hips right. Right, crouch, touch, pause, engage. Let's just look at a couple of pieces of information over here. You've got to be driving in exactly the same direction as he's driving. So the height is exactly in line with him over here. Your spines have got to be in alignment over here. And you also need to be dropping and driving to give him the maximum power behind the tight head. So let's go. Drop, drive, extend. Well done. Use your power from your hips as well. Drop, drive, extend. Well done, well done, well done. Let's summarize something that's really important for the flankers. You've really got an important role to play in terms of helping us with our drop, drive and our catch up. It's very important, as we showed and you did really well, that your spine is in the same alignment as his, that you're both pushing through, and he really needs your support as a tight head from behind. He's already got it from his lock, which we're going to show you now, but he really needs it from you as well. Okay, how did that feel?
Well, good.
Good, well done. Okay, can we have a lock, please? Thank you. Right, what we're looking to do is we're looking to stay connected here as this little pod over here. So your hips aligned, your shoulders aligned, you're going to drop, drive and catch up together with the power coming from you guys, that his back in a good position will work as a conductor for the power that you guys are going to drive through him. But we must make sure that you guys are aligned as well in your hips and your shoulders, and you drop, driving and catching up at the same time. So let's bind up, let's get our hips right. Everybody get our hips right. Let's bind up and just hold it up. So crouch, gently, touch, pause, engage. Nice long binds over there, slightly longer. Keep it safe, keep your elbow up. Well done. Right, I like this. Your hips are in a good position. Your shoulders are in a good position. You're in a good position to drive through the same point. Let's go. Drop, drive, catch up. Drop, drive, catch up. Drop, drive, catch up.